Hello, students. How are you? I hope you are fine and in the pink of health. My name is Rehan. I am your IELTS trainer and a language coach. And today we are going to discuss a time when you receive some bad news. Now we will discuss some useful vocabulary to talk about news. First of all, we would have a look at some collocations. Outdated news, it means old news. Fake news are the news having no connection with the reality. News flash. News flash are the news which can be made by shrinking the news from 20 minutes to 5 minutes. News sticker. It's the strip containing a lot of news which you can see when you are watching news bulletin. News outlet. News outlet is a newspaper or a television company or any kind of media house which publishes different kind of news. Traumatic news are the news related to some kind of tragedy. Now we are moving towards our general vocabulary. A news anchor is a person who read the news. A correspondent is actually an employee of a media house and he is offering his services in the foreign countries for that media house. Plethora of news, it means a lot of news. Front page news are the news which we can see on the first page of the newspaper. Language of news. To catch up on the news, I heard some gloomy news, and gloomy means sad here. The news anchor is economical with the truth. It means most of the time he is telling a lie. This story is stretching the truth means to say something that is not true. To break the news you already know. Now we will have a look at some idiomatic expression for news. By word of mouth, to break the news to someone, black and white truth. Now we are moving towards some ideas which we can discuss in this cue card. First of all, you can discuss about international or foreign news. You can discuss about national or domestic news. You can discuss about local news. You can discuss about personal news. Personal news might be regarding your family, your friends, your neighbors, and you can take an example of a greeting card uh, to get ideas about the personal news. Now we are moving towards our sample answer to talk about a time when we receive some bad news. So the cue card for today is describe a time when you received some bad news. What was the news? When did you hear it? And how has the news affected you? Well, I'm going to tell you about the time I was confronted with some bad news, and it was when I booked a hotel for a couple of nights in a foreign restaurant, and it had to be cancelled. It was probably a month ago, or you can say 2 months ago, during the time of pandemic when there was confinements and lockdowns everywhere. Flight operations were suspended. But there was some good news from our part of the world and the place where we were planning to book a hotel. Actually, we were leaving for Istanbul, which is a city of Turkey, and it's called a city of mosques. We were planning this trip because we were confined in our home from the last 1 year, and it was a good time for us to socialize, and it was actually a breath of fresh air for us. So we booked a hotel in Istanbul with some advance payment, and we were unaware that things would change quickly. The day before we were leaving for our hotel trip, our government announced that lockdown is going to impose again because of a new wave of coronavirus. Finally, the government announced that they are going to impose lockdown, and we were in two minds now what to do, whether to break the law or to stay at home. We were on the fence about that particular problem, and in the end, we decided to cancel our booking with the hotel. I was in close contact with the hotel management, and they also told me that things were not right over there in Istanbul. So they cancelled our booking, and fortunately, they had a refund policy. We got our money back. Actually, it was a very devastating news for us because we were looking forward to that trip from a couple of days, and it was really sad to cancel this trip and to stay at home. We were frustrated because we had been so looking forward to this break. In the end, we just had to give it up and stay at home. So, this is the end of our today's lesson. And if you want to connect with us on WhatsApp, you can have our number in the final slide. You can contact us anytime. Thanks for your time. Bye for now.